Hello, happy almost New Year. I literally cannot believe that this year is almost over. It makes me so happy to have this whole new year to start and set goals and to make plans, but it also kind of makes me a little bit sad to know that 2019 is over. 2019 was seriously one of my favorite years. In 2019, I came home from my mission, and that was seriously one of the most rewarding, happiest, joyful, blissful moments that I've ever experienced after serving away for a year and a half and coming and being able to embrace your parents and your loved ones. It's a feeling that is priceless. But I am so excited for 2020, and so many things have happened this year that make me excited for 2020. So I believe 100% in setting goals and making small goals to reach those big goals, and that is something that I definitely learned when I was living in Uruguay. But it's kind of made me a little bit sad because, to be 100% honest, coming home, I haven't always been like super on myself for keeping those goals. This past year, one of the things that I am super proud of is that I competed in Miss Idaho, and that was a goal that I had for a while, and the entire time that I was in Uruguay I would think about that. And so I didn't win Miss Idaho, and that is totally fine. But just setting a goal and just going out and doing it, it literally is so fulfilling. So I am ready to start this new year off with a bang. So yesterday I was kind of being a little bit crazy, and I made like a rough draft of goals as I just like wrote them down. And then last night I kind of broke them down into 4 different sections of things that I need to work on myself, and so things that I obviously need to work on. So like fitness wise, spirituality, temporal, and then like intellectual / school, I labeled one. So I'll just go through them and then I'll talk as I go through them. So for fitness, I've had the Kayla It Sign book probably since I was in 11th grade. Haven't finished it? No. So my goal is to finish Kayla. I would also like to run a half marathon, and also I would like to lose 15 pounds and work out 15 times a week. No, work out 5 times a week. And then for spiritual, so like honestly, working out, like I probably right now consistently probably work out like 3 times a week. And there was times where I was working out 6 times a week this past year, and then there was times that I was working out like 1 day a week. So it kind of was just like all over the place, and so I just really want to be more consistent with that. Spirituality wise, I want to set a time every single day that I read my scriptures, because for me it's really easy to communicate to God. It's really easy to like pour my heart out and be like, hey, this is what's up, this is going through my mind, this is how I'm feeling, I need help with this. But yet I don't listen, and I don't take time to read his word and to try to understand what he wants from me and what he wants me to do. And so definitely set time to read my scriptures and to reflect. And I really want to set time as well as to go to the temple. And I know that that's something that's like, it does take a little bit more of time out of your day. So I just want at least every other week to be able to attend the temple, because that's something that I haven't been very good at. And then I want to write in my journal. After looking through my camera roll, it makes me so sad how many things that I forget. And I think that writing it down just like helps keep that memory inside your brain. And is remember like all the details and the fun things that are happening, because sometimes like you think about it, you're like, how did that even happen? Like, I don't even remember that happening. And so I just don't want that to happen. And especially like, I want to be able to tell my kids about memories that I'm making right now one day. And then so for temporal, I want to spend less money. I can literally go into like a gas station and spend $30. Like I can go into Walmart and find random stuff that I feel like I need and I don't need it. So I think every week I'm gonna like set a goal for how much money I should spend, or maybe I'll take out money in cash and then just be able to spend that money in cash. And then YouTube has also been another goal of mine. I literally have been watching YouTube since I was like 11, and Juicy Star 07 and Mac Barbie 07 and all the OGs were like my dream girls. Like I literally was so obsessed with them, and so I really just want to make my own YouTube channel, and this is literally something that I've been wanting to do for so long, so why not? And then another thing that I really want to do is to learn learn a new dish, like learn how to make a new dessert or a new plate every single week, so that like by the end of the year I know how to make 52 more plates / desserts, you know, because I super enjoy baking and cooking. And then for school, I want to be better in Spanish. I just practice it whenever I can and just take criticism so that I can be better and have a better accent in Spanish, because I still sound super gringa. And then I would love to learn Portuguese, and even if that is just being able to like say a few sentences and express myself a little bit better, I'd love to start practicing Portuguese. I would love to be Brazilian. I'm so obsessed with them. Okay, so I changed my major this last semester, so now another goal of mine is to be able to get into the PTA program, the Physical Therapy Assisting Program. And to read a book every month is a goal of mine. So by the end of the year, I'll have read 12 books. And part of that, I think I want to read in Spanish so that my vocabulary in Spanish grows. Because as of now, like I know like very like gospel terms, and I know like conversational stuff, but there's just so much stuff that I still don't know, I feel like. And then listen to more podcasts. Podcasts are literally like, I don't know why I'm barely getting into them, but instead of listening to music, I think I want to try to listen to more podcasts, because listening to podcasts makes you so much more well-rounded, and it just, I don't know, just knowing stuff about other people or other stuff just creates another depth of understanding for an individual. So I'm so excited about 2020. It's going to be the best year ever, and I just cannot wait. But I know that goal setting is super important, and I know that literally we as human beings have the opportunity every day to wake up, and every day is a new day. And my mom would always tell us that like when we're in the shower in the morning to like remember that like we're getting clean, and all like the day before is getting wiped off of us, and now it's a new day to be whoever we weren't yesterday. And that kind of has always stuck with me. And for me, every single day I'm making new goals. I'm like, you know what? Today I want to be like this way, and tomorrow I want to be this way. And it's literally an opportunity that we have as people, and we could be better for ourselves, better for our family, better for the people around us, better for our coworkers, and really like that we're just preparing ourselves to be the best people that we can be for our future. And so I'm so excited about goals, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity that we have every day to wake up and start fresh. I'm thankful for my family, and I'm so thankful for this past year. So I would invite you guys all to think of a few goals for yourself. And one thing that my friend does that I think is super neat is she sets like word goals for the year. So like instead of setting a goal for like a list of goals, she sets like a word aside. So she'll be I think she's done like intentional before. Like that's been her word for the year. Like intentional with what she eats, intentional with how she studies God's word, intentional of how she treats others, and the time that she spends with her family, and the time that she's on her phone. And that is something that I am still trying to find my word for 2020. I'm kind of like, I really like the word intentional, and I also like the word consistency, and I also like the word, it kind of is the same as intentional, but like pure intent. So like, where is my intent with the things that I'm choosing to do? And so I'm so excited, but I just wanted to invite you guys to either think of a word or set a few goals for yourself and just like write them down or tell a friend, because then you'll be a little bit more accountable for them. And then just check up on yourselves every week or every 2 weeks or at the end of the month. Check them and see, okay, am I becoming the person that I wanted to be? Am I becoming the person that I set out to be at the beginning of the year? And remember that it's not too late. You could be watching this in friggin', I don't know, July, and decide, okay, today's the day. So that was the video that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope that you guys are having a great day, and Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I hope you guys have a happy holiday with your friends and your family, and thank you for watching.